All right, we have here a Quantum Edge 6 power chair. This power chair was used for probably 2 or 3 months. There's no mileage on this, we can't tell, but if you go by the way the chair looks, it looks brand new. This chair has some custom feature like the larger tires, which we'll talk about in a few minutes. But the main thing about this chair, it does have a 6-inch seat lift, okay? So if you're looking for a power chair, but you don't want to get top of the line, you just want a seat lift, this one has it. So to make the seat go up on this power chair, you would go to your joystick and you would keep hitting the button until you see a picture of your seat. When you see a picture of the chair in your screen, then you use your joystick and the seat will go up. So you're going to start roughly at 22. And if you're going to add 6 inches, you'll be at 28 inches when you're raised up. The nice thing about this, when the seat is elevated, this chair, some of them won't, but this chair with the seat elevated will still drive at a decent speed. So you can see the seat's elevated. You can see how well it drives. So you can see the actual seat lift right here, the actuators right here for the seat lift. If we look at the base on this chair, it's really the seat now with the seat elevated. You've got these custom tires. These are larger than normal. You don't usually get these on these chairs, but these are 12 by about 4 inches wide. They're knobby tires. You can tell in this position how knobby they are. So this is a really good tire if you're going to be outside in the grass. It gives you a little more traction, okay? You also have your caster wheels in front, caster wheels in the back. You have your anchor points, 2 here, 2 on the opposite side. This is where you would secure your chair for transportation, okay? You also have on this chair a motor for each wheel. So this has got a motor for this wheel and a motor on the opposite side for the other wheel. If I was going to push this chair right now, you can see it's in gear. But if you turn the power off, and you want the power off so you have no resistance, turn the power off, look for your yellow handle, push it down, and now you're in neutral. Make sure you do both motors, okay? So that's how you put it in neutral. When you're done, don't forget, put it back in gear, so you're back in gear, okay? We're going to look at the suspension on this chair too while it's elevated. If you look at the suspension in the back, you can see the suspension right there. You can see this one can be adjusted. There's a ring on here, so you can adjust the suspension tighter or looser. We have the same suspension in the front. You have one on this side, adjustable also, one on that side, adjustable also. So I'm going to bring this seat back down. Now, a nice thing about this chair also, this has got a captain seat. So what's a captain seat, you may ask? A captain seat is when you have, let me put this back in gear. A captain seat usually will have the headrest and will have an adjustable back like this, okay? This is as far back as it would go if you're, and then if you folded the chair down, the seat, and a lot of you like to transport your chairs into your minivans or your SUVs, right here is about 31 inches. So if you want to know the height to get into your van, if you're going to ramp it in, it's about 31 inches right here. So this is a captain seat. The arms do go up. The joystick's on the right, but it can be put on the left side. If you're left-handed, we can switch that to the left side. And you do have your safety belt. The seat on this one is 19 by 1920 wide. We like to keep this seat on this chair because this is kind of a one-of-a-kind seat. You have a foot plate on this chair that flips up. So when you exit, now this foot plate right now, it sits about here, 3-4 inches in front of your chair. This foot plate can be pushed in with this bracket right here, so we can have it sitting probably here if you wanted to. It's just sitting as far as it can be right now for people that want to extend their legs out, okay? The batteries on all the Quantum 6 Edge, this basic one with a seat lift, all the high-end ones, they always come out from the front. So all you have to do is squeeze the 2 levers right here, and the cover comes out, and you have 2 batteries, and you can see the connection. They're back to back. They come out from the front. So that's where your batteries are in this power chair, and you have snap it back together on both sides, and you're ready to go. So this is a mid-wheel drive chair, so it turns around its own length. So if we do a circle like this, you can see how small of a radius that is. Behind the chair, you've got a safety, you've got a pouch, And you got a docking device right here. What that is right here, if you need to put an oxygen holder, a basket, or something extra, a cane holder, this is what this, you'll see this on many seats. They'll have a little bracket, it's called like a mini hitch or something. That's where you would hook up all your accessories. So let's recap. We've got a Quantum Edge 6 right here with the 6-inch seat lift, with the extra large knobby tires, with the suspension, the 20 by 19 seat, the safety belt, the captain seat. So if you're looking for a chair with just a seat lift, but you want to also be able to go 6 miles an hour and go in the grass because you have larger tires, you may want to look at this one. This is a pretty nice one. Now this is a crazy fast chair. I'm telling you, this chair goes faster than 6 miles an hour. There's no speed gauge on here, so I can't tell you, but I'm telling you from my experience, this one goes about 6.5 miles an hour. So if you're looking for a chair a little faster than most power chairs, this one has a seat lift, 6.5 miles an hour. It has a heavy duty tires, the larger knobby tires. Just a nice power chair. And this chair should have no problem in the grass. I know I'm going pretty fast, but I want to show you the extreme part of it. This chair has no problem in the grass at all. So if you're looking for a good outside chair, I'm not talking about a potato field, but if you have decent grass, decent backyard, this power chair will do all it's supposed to do. This is the one with the seat lift also, so if you watch the seat going up right now, it's going to go up 6 inches, and you'll see my feet come off the foot plate here. And I want to show you what it looks like driving outside with the seat elevated. So we'll have the seat elevated. Of course, this is as fast as it'll go, so it'll go about walking speed. So when the seat's elevated, you'll be going about walking speed. Now, if you're going to drive this chair with the seat elevated, please do not go where it's on the sidewalk where it's bumpy. This is only for flat surface, movie theater, malls, restaurant. You want where it's really nice and flat. You're asking for trouble if you're going to be riding this chair with a seat elevated where you're putting a lot of, like if I'm doing this a lot on the chair right now, you're putting a lot of pressure on that seat post and that seat actuator. So it's a nice chair, and if you want it to last, if you're real careful with the seat, I'm going to bring the seat back down. So if you need a seat lift, you need a power chair that's really fast with big tires, as you just saw how quick it was. I think it goes about 6.5 miles an hour, and it's got the 6-inch seat lift, practically new. I would look at this one.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex.
We are a family-owned business for over 25 years.
We have many products available, not just what you see in this video. If you would like to learn more, you can call the number below at 800-677-6293, or you can visit us directly at www.marcsmobility.com.